This product has made me over $115 million. I'm going to show you the proof right here on the screen. I have 5 different merchant accounts, and the reason I do that is it just protects the business. So you guys can see here, I'm just doing 2019. Then I go to the next one. All right, 5 million. We have the next one. All right, 25 million. And then the final one. So that right there adds up to over $115 million. So in this video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step path I took to get there so you can replicate it and make lots of money on your own. First thing we have up is we need an offer. Every human on earth does things to get more health, wealth, or relationships, and I'll prove it to you. So if you go to the gym, is it just because you enjoy the gym or because you get health benefits out of it? If you watch this YouTube video, for example, is it because you want to or because you're hoping to make more money from it? Every offer out there has to directly tie back to one of those 3 things. And the more clear it is how your offer does that, the better it will sell. So I chose health and fitness to start with because I grew up in sports. I played Division I football and I had been working out my whole life. Now, if you have no skills or you don't know what you can sell, you have 1 of 2 options. Number 1 is you can shoot me a DM on Instagram with the word course at tanner.chittister, and I'll send you a link to my free school community where I have trainings breaking down exactly how to do this completely free. Number 2 is if you don't trust me yet, or you don't like me, or you don't know me, go to udemy.com or allison.com and learn a skill for $100 or less. Some are even free, okay? In today's day and age, I personally think there's just zero excuse for not knowing how to make money. A little bit of effort, and you'll be surprised just how easy it is. Now, I'm not saying you'll be a millionaire, but you can most definitely make money. Now, as a fitness coach, it was pretty obvious my offer would help, but what wasn't clear was my USP, which is crucial to selling your offer well. If you don't know what a USP is, it's a unique selling proposition. When I sold fitness coaching, it wasn't unique at all because there are a million personal trainers out there. So I would have just blended in, and then what happens is people just choose the cheapest option because why not? If it's all the same, why would I want to spend more money? So to figure this out, you need to know what it is your customer wants. In fitness, for example, everybody wants to eat like shit and not work out and look amazing, right? So telling someone, hey, you'll have to work really hard, and by the way, it's $3,000 to work with me, is a tough proposition. The key thing to building a USP is it needs to follow one of these 2 phrases. It's either I help people do XYZ without doing ABC, or I help people do XYZ using ABC. So I'll give you a couple different examples. I help people eat whatever they want without sabotaging results. I'm going to get into how I made that ethically make sense, but that's an example of the USP. Let's say I'm doing business consulting. I can say I help people book 70% more calls using convergent conversations. The goal as well is if it creates curiosity, that's what gets people interested. Hey, what is that? What is it you do? They start asking questions. I have a client who actually gets students into Ivy League schools. So her USP is I help college students get into Ivy League schools with a 90% success rate using XYZ. And then once they came into my marketing ecosystem, we would clarify more what we meant by that and say, you can eat whatever you want without sabotaging results as long as you stay within certain scientific principles and guidelines. If you're in a caloric deficit, you will lose weight, end of story. Eating healthier foods will make you feel better, right? But hypothetically, if you eat like crap, but you're still in a deficit, you will lose weight. So this alone made me stand out in the marketplace as very unique and different. Most business owners in general think that having a good service or product is enough to be rich. And that's just completely false. It's perceived value, not actual value. So yes, having a good product helps, but you can have the world's worst product. But if people think it's good up front, they will buy it. Most business owners are great at the servicing part, but they have no clue how to market it and struggle a lot. So to come up with your USP, think about what your customer really wants and then give it to them by wearing it in a different or unique way, like I showed you earlier. But to be honest, the USP means absolutely nothing if you don't price it properly.